Step inside the physics complex on the edge of main campus, and you'll find an homage to some of the most influential physicists in history. Downstairs, an auditorium named after Stephen Hawking, who made 4 trips to Texas A&M during his life. Look down and you'll find a Penrose tiling, a pattern of simple shapes that mathematically can go on forever without replicating. The physicist it's named after is lectured here too, and he's won a Nobel Prize. Finally, look up. You can't miss it, and you'll find a Foucault pendulum hanging down from the 7th story. But this isn't a pendulum like you'd find in a grandfather clock. This one proves the Earth rotates, and there's only 6 in Texas and a few hundred in the world.
So Leon Foucault was a French physicist who lived in the 19th century. He was involved with experiments involving light and mechanics and the Earth's rotation. We all want to know about nature. We all want to understand and be able to explain why we observe the natural phenomena around us. And so this experiment is explicitly proving that the Earth rotates. And it does it in a way that is a direct measurement that we can observe right in front of us.
Dr. Dawson Noderf teaches introductory physics classes to hundreds of A&M students each year.
Some have some high school experience, but a lot of them come for the first time, and I get to open their eyes to the beauty of the natural world.
He and the other professors in his department do that by starting with simple experiments like Foucault's pendulum. I asked him to explain how it works and what it means.
So at the top of this building is the most important part. If you think about any pendulum, like say in your grandfather clock, that clock's pendulum can only go back and forth in one direction. But this pendulum has a free joint, so it can rotate and move in any way. So how does this prove that the Earth rotates? That's the main question.
So let's think about this kind of pendulum being, say, at the North Pole. Once released, it will move back and forth in one line and never change. But over time, the Earth, and us with it, rotate underneath the pendulum. So if we sat and watched, it would look like the pendulum is changing the way that it moves, but it's really not. It's us moving. From our perspective, the pendulum would seem to make a full rotation in 24 hours. Now though, let's go down to the equator. No matter what direction we start the pendulum in, it won't appear to rotate at all. It's rotating with the Earth in the same direction. Here in Texas, we're in between the poles and the equator, so the pendulum will appear to rotate. But how long will it take for a full rotation here on campus? Remember, at the North Pole, it takes 24 hours. The math tells us our pendulum should take 47 hours, 7 minutes, and 11 seconds to make a complete rotation, and it does. The only way you can explain that is by understanding the Earth is rotating.
It's just one of the many ways that the A&M Physics Department showcases basic experiments to the public.
We really care about outreach, and it's all based on a passion for this department to give back to the community. Our easily biggest event is our annual Physics and Engineering Festival. We get people from all different walks of life and backgrounds, and we give them a chance to really interact with physics in a tangible way. And the only way I can explain it is that physics and science is something that everyone can enjoy, and getting the chance to observe it and understand it resonates with anyone.